The War Thunder rank system is a major part of the War Thunder economical model and matchmaker. The vehicles you are allowed to research are determined by their ranks as well as their SL and RP multipliers. For the most part, the battle ratings of vehicles don't extend beyond the average battle rating for their ranks. For example, the lowest battle rating a rank 7 ground vehicle can go is 9.3, and that's only on two vehicles, the Type 93 SAM for Japan and the PGZ-04A SPAA for China. For aircraft, the lowest rank 8 aircraft is the Tornado IDS at 11.0. In the real-world sense, War Thunder also uses premium vehicle ranks to price their vehicles. Premium aircraft and tanks follow a pattern of $10 increments for their prices. For example, a rank 7 premium would be $70 and a rank 6 premium would be $60. Ships, however, are the most expensive for their rank. A rank 5 premium battleship costs $70, which might indicate that rank 6 will be it for naval in the long run. Or I could also be wrong and they could straight up charge $80 for a rank 6 premium ship and $90 for a rank 7 premium ship. At a glance, it may seem arbitrary, but there is a rhyme and a reason to which rank a vehicle can go, and today we'll take a look at how that works, and we'll also try to do a bit of speculation as to what rank 8 tanks could look like. The rank system was inherited from the old tier system of War Thunder. Originally, it had 20 tiers, and matchmaking was done through the 20 tiers. Back then, you could have faced as high as 3 tiers above you. When more vehicles started trickling in, the 20-tier system was replaced by the 5-tier system, with you being able to face only 1 tier above and below. Not long after that, battle ratings were introduced, with the matchmakers shifting to the battle rating system and retaining the 1.0 BR spread. Around this time, the term tier was slowly being replaced by the term rank. While in April 2017, the April Fool's event was still called Tier 9, by September of the same year when Update New ERA was released, they started calling it Rank 6 and no longer Tier 6. Many people say that the tier or rank system arranges vehicles chronologically, with Rank 1 vehicles being late pre-war and early World War II vehicles. Rank 2 is from early World War II, Rank 3 is mid-World War II, Rank 4 is late World War II, early post-props, Rank 5 is just Rank 4 but jets, and so on. But this is kind of a myth, and you could have already seen it as early as 2016. For example, the MiG-15 is rank 5, same as the ME-163 Comet. Now, with the 8 rank system, we have even more vehicles that arguably violate the chronological idea. The P-59 era Comet is a jet at rank 4. The Wyvern is a post-Korean War prop at the same rank, so, you get the idea. So you kind of see that it wasn't even chronological to begin with. Tanks were also all over the place in terms of tiering. Before the recent tech tree reshuffle, the M46 Patton was rank 5, but its premium counterpart, the M46 Tiger, was rank 4. The RU-251 was the opposite, starting out at rank 4 and then eventually moving up to rank 5. Tanks are the most obvious way to tell vehicles are arranged in terms of rank. Vehicle ranks aren't arranged chronologically, but it seems that way because there are striking overlaps just because it was the common idea at the time. Vehicle ranks are actually arranged by the meta that is around that battle rating. For example, rank 1 is low caliber tank guns and light autocannons, rank 8 for jets that are 4th generation fighters. Although the exception to the rule is the Viggen, because the Viggen C is rank 7 and the Viggen D is rank 8. I think that reflects the argument between whether the Viggen is considered a Generation 4th fighter or not, with Gaijin falling down squarely on the it kinda is and it kinda isn't side. Of course, for each battle rating there are vehicles that are exceptions to the rule. For example, while rank 4 aviation is the realm of super props, the P-59 era Comet sits there. Another example is the German event Tornado IDS. One look at it and you could say it's a rank 7 plane. The Cormoran is just a gimmick because it's nowhere as effective as a Phoenix, and it has no other guided ground ordnance, and it only has 2 AIM-9Ls. but it's rank 8 only for the very reason that it's a 4th generation fighter under War Thunder standards. Many of the old exceptions to the rule have mostly been rectified, and that means we can really no longer point out that the MiG-17 AS was rank 5 while the MiG-17 without missiles was rank 6. This is the same case as the Shenyang F5 and J4. These two premiums were moved to rank 6 recently, same as their Tech Tree counterparts. So now that we've cleared up how ranks work in War Thunder, let's try to talk about rank 8 tanks. We already have rank 8 aircraft, and simply put, that's 4th generation fighters. But ground vehicles are more complex. There are no agreed upon generations on them, and they seem to have different technologies incorporated into each other. So if War Thunder were to cobble together a bunch of rank 8 tanks, what would they look like? There are different kinds of ground vehicles in War Thunder, and they have each their own metas per rank, so I will go through each vehicle type one by one. I'll start with medium tanks, then light tanks, self-propelled guns, and self-propelled anti-air. For medium tanks, I believe rank 8 will be represented by prototypes with larger guns. Prototype main battle tanks with larger guns, I mean. For example, the M1 CATTB with a 140mm gun for the US, the Leopard 2 140, and the KF-51 with a 130mm gun. Russia gets the Object 292 with a 152mm gun. UK gets the Challenger 2 130mm test bed. France can get the Leclerc Terminator with a 140mm gun. But for other nations that didn't experiment on larger guns, Italy and Japan will probably sit this one out. For light tanks, I believe while the new M10 Booker will be for the US, Germany will get a Spike-equipped GTK Boxer CRV. Just a wheelie boy Puma with 2 Spike LR2 and Iron Fist APS. USSR will definitely get a lot, like the T-15 Armada IFV, either in the BMP-2M-like variant with the 30mm and 4 Cornet ATGMs, or the 2S38-like variant with the 57mm and 2 Ataka ATGMs. There's also the BMP-2M Barajuk turret on a BMP-3 chassis called the B-19, and the Kurganets 25, whichever configuration they can be in. Britain can get the Ajax with the Königsberg Protector remote weapon station with a Javelin. Japan's rank 8 light tank could be the Type 16 with a CTA-40 cannon. While I think the ZTQ-15 will be rank 7 along with the Taiwanese Clouded Leopard CM-34 with 30mm and the CM-32 mobile gun system, I think the rank 8 Chinese light tank would be most likely the new Type 19 IFV with the unmanned 30mm turret and the new HJ-10 ATGMs. The only rank 8 light tank I can see for Italy is the VCC-80 OWS-30 turret. The Hitfist turret has the VCC-80-30's 30mm gun, but on a different turret fitted with 2 Spike launchers. It's highly likely that the EBRC Jaguar with the Acheron ATGMs will represent France at rank 8, with the Vextra 105 being either rank 7 or rank 6. Though the VBCI with 25mm will be rank 6 in my opinion. I don't see a light tank for Israel or Sweden that will represent them through to rank 8, unfortunately. There could be the Sabra, but I think the Sabra light tank would probably be for rank 7 Israel. If War Thunder would be too kind, and this has to be like a fantasy case, Sweden could get the CV9030 NL MLU with the spikes, but that's very unlikely. Oh, I meant CV9035 NL MLU. The Dutch use 35mm guns. In the realm of self-propelled guns, which are just ATGM carriers beyond rank 6, I see the US getting stuff like Striker with the Javelin mounted with the 50 cal Crows turret. Germany could get the crazy Pars 3 LR mounted on the Flak Red truck. Britain, however, can get the Exactor missile carrier, an M113 with Spike and Lost missiles, kind of like the Israeli Hafiz missile carrier, just slightly different in appearance. Russian can get the Hornet D system mounted on the Gaz Tigr 2975 4x4. China might get the AFT-10 for rank 7, but nothing for rank 8 aside from probably the QN506, but this time includes the S570 loitering munition. Japan gets the much awaited Type 96 MPMS or the Chu MPM for either rank 7 or rank 8 interchangeable. Italy could get the Centauro 155-39LW with a 7.5 second reload. And unfortunately, France has not mounted the Acheron to other vehicles aside from the EBRC Jaguar, so they might not get an SPG unless War Thunder is crazy enough to add the Caesar, which they might be. If they do add the Caesar, expect the Archer for Sweden as well. For Israel, they can get the aforementioned Hafiz and the beloved Pere missile carrier. For SPAA, United States might welcome the Striker Shorad, but I have a feeling that it will instead use the Slam Ram system. Germany might get the Boxer with Sky Knight missiles, although it might be a downgrade thanks to its 10km range, and the other fact that while the Sky Ranger is complete, the 4 Sky Knight missile launchers designed by France for it are not. Russia, no doubt, will get something like the Pantsir SMSV with a range increase to 30 kilometers. Britain still won't have new anti-air systems because the Sky Saber unfortunately is still a multi-vehicle system. This is the same case with Japan. China might either get the rare PL-9 launcher or the Type 92 YT air defense system with ATY-90s. France unfortunately can't get the Astor 30 for the same reasons as Britain, and Italy as usual has nothing as the Hungarian NASAMs are still on a towed platform and their 2K12s are still multi-vehicle units. Sweden can have the Iris-T launcher and the BV-410, or MAN SX-45 for the SLM variant. I think they'll just copy the guidance system on the TANSAM for Japan. Likewise with Israel when they get the same thing in the vein of the Spider SR, which is just a Python 5 with a launch range of 10 kilometers. Well, this is about all I have for you today. If this video came out late again, I'm sorry. I've had problems with Windows Update and EAC crashing, so I had to fix that before I could record footage again. Thanks for watching. This is the Dr. MD, and as usual, Godspeed.